What's up, guys? We're back at another week in Global, and it is just ridiculous. I mean, Albelda comes out 2 weeks afterwards from White, and I did say to people that you want to really prepare your resources because scheduling-wise, she was before White, and I even expected her to be here around May or before May. A lot of people went into White all the way and for the weapon, and now you're going to regret it because White is a replaceable unit or he has substitutions, but Albelda is one of a kind, and even in Korea to this day, there is no support anywhere near her level. He is just, I feel like Albelda is the best unit in the game. So, we're going to be doing that this video. First, I just want to go over the quick changes though. So, heading back over to the summons, they did end up adding a ad watch, so you can get yourself a free summon every day, or I believe it's 3 of them, and it's also in the mail section. But also they added Bong Bong to the regular pool. So last week was Yon and white haired, so that means you can now use Destiny cards on Bong Bong as well. If you had any blues saved up, now's the time. You're also going to be having Guardian Boss Raid. So they did finally buff this, like thank God. Well, not really buff it, but they ended up making the changes to it to make it so much better. All of this just to avoid burning out. So you now have, they have half their health and the fights are now decreased to 1 minute. So that's the same as if you were fighting them for 1 minute instead of 2 minutes, which is so much better and faster. You get a higher score with every single repeat challenge. No idea what that really is about. But they also reduce the amount of times you have to fight every day. So now you just have to fight, 5 other bosses every day, and because you'll get double the rewards instead of doing 10. So that's like a really nice quality of life change. I'm really glad they did that. They also ended up adding in the level increase. So now you see the levels go past 200. They start giving in some legendary armor transcends. You get First Storm Bombs weapon at 225, legendary summon at 230, and ignition weapon summon at 250. So they boosted the levels just because everybody, well, not everybody, but people were starting to reach 200 and they didn't want people to sit at the cap. But I think the best change yet is the King's Order. So heading into King's Order, and they finally gave a really big change. So I'm just jumping into King's Order. I'm gonna have to do my thing later. But this is so big. So we're getting so much gold per week. Now we're finally going into the King's Order that Korea has, where it's every single week. It's not bi-weekly or every other 2 weeks or whatever they were doing. Now it's gonna be every single week. So if you're clearing all 5 stages, it's about 2 million gold per stage. So if you're clearing 2 stages every week, you're still getting 4 million. If you're clearing all 5, you're getting 10 million gold a week. And it is a massive difference. We're going to get more gold because gold is such an issue. So getting an extra 10 mil a week if you're clearing every stage is huge. And there's also the hot time event going on for this week where they're giving you 5 fate gifts every day as well as 500,000 gold. So that's really good. At least you're getting a bunch of gold this week. And then another change they added is they added Ranker Wars rewards for the family placement. So this is like, the way I understand it is based on your individual points. When you go to claim, it's going to assign points at the bottom here. So the higher placement you are, the more points you'll give towards your family. And that is what contributes to the family rank. Now, I feel like this is a horrible feature in any game because it's like really going to drive people to spend. But I can't even see the rewards. Okay, the rewards are over here. So when you actually click the so it's like a weekly thing, and then I guess you get the buff for a week. So right now, Luna's in first, then Wingtree, then Moon. And if you press the little information tab on the top right, this is what the period is. So I guess when after the reset happens, we'll get this. But basically, I'm a part of Luna, so I'll end up getting a plus 30. Oh, they changed it to PvE. I don't know if Korea had it for PvE only. But it kind of makes sense because for PvP, it's an unfair advantage. But for PvE, we're gonna get plus 30 attack, plus 50 crit for every single unit, and that adds up. That's a lot, to be honest. That is actually a lot. I feel like the crit is what really makes a difference. The attack itself is whatever, but 50 crit is pretty big. That's like better than a legendary refine. I think purples are about 30, so I don't know what a legendary is, but that's actually huge. So I'll have to work on that later. And then I suppose it's good to talk about the events real quick. So you guys see that we do have the the research journal for Albelda is out. So make sure you focus on that. Gonna have the exchange shop here. I always end up getting the tickets, but I'm still gonna have to use them to get any of the rewards. So we're not doing that right now. Then you also have the Huai Run event going on. Make sure you finish that up. This is the last week for Guardian Boss Raid, and since it got the change of 1-minute fights, get your keys done now. If you're on my friends list, I try to do keys as much as I can. So I'd kill all your bosses if you're on my friends list. But definitely get this done. It's the last week to do so before the shop ends. And as far as I know, Guardian Boss Raid isn't permanent still, so we don't have that to look forward to. But this is new, the Albelda Transcend Support event. So they're giving a summon rebate. So at best is it gives you 90 in total. So if you were to get Albelda once, you get 10 back. So it gives you like a 10 summoning stone rebate up until you're at +4 going to 6. It's great that they finally got a rebate. They haven't had this before, so it's brand new. But and my inventory is full. So a lot of things going on this week. And like I said, it is not good to over prioritize into white and then miss out on Albelda. So I do hope that people have summons. Even if you can get her once, that's enough. I feel like for the content right now, and I'm gonna start getting into it now, but we're gonna go into the character overview for Albelda, I suppose, because she is just ridiculous. So she's a wave controller, Freedom Dreamer. If you're a whale and already invested in Uraha and have her EX gauge, that's perfect because you would have had to done that for Albelda anyway. She's a wave controller, so sharing that with Bomb and Sachi and other wave controllers. And Ryu eventually is a wave controller Freedom Dreamer too, so that's the next big thing. And at this rate, we're gonna have Enryu in 1 week. I'm honestly like I'm joking about this, but I really feel like they're gonna put like a Christmas in July thing. Because I don't know, their schedule is insane. So Albelda, I'm gonna put it on the screen. You need to get her, period. Like you have to have one copy. It doesn't matter if you don't have dupes, okay? Dupes help. But you need her 100%. Even at tier 0, she is going to do things that no one else can. And then the basis you're going to want to have is if you're a low spender or free to play, push for tier 2. Do realize that you do need the ignition weapon, and I'm going to go over that. But she does need the ignition weapon or class ignition weapon. She doesn't need any more dupes, though. Just get the weapon once for the ignition skill. Doesn't need the extra stats. Doesn't need anything else. But you want to get tier 2 for the decreased cooldown rate additional on the second skill. I'm not sure which order I should do it. I'm going to do it this way and then we'll go over the skills. So tier 2, most importantly, because of this decreasing cooldowns teammate cooldown, whatever. I hate the way they word this game, honestly. It makes me feel so uneducated when I have to read this because like God, like I don't know why they have this horrible wording. Then if you're a dolphin, okay, you can push yourself to go for 4 because you're going to end up getting an extra shield being applied, plus she's getting another 15% healing, so that's pretty good. And then if you're in a whale, you want it for the debuff immunity for 4 seconds for all teammates with her second skill, making them all CC immune. But for the EX, so it does end up giving an additional 10% damage to your teammates. So everything, it caps out to 20%. So going from 20% increased damage to teammates to 30% does make a difference. Do not need weapon dupes. I'm going to show you guys. But ignition weapon wise, you only need the Freedom Dreamer weapon. If you have this, you're perfectly fine. If anything, if you have higher dupes on this, it's much better to do so. And then if you don't have this weapon, then you're probably going to have to pull for this one. just because she needs to ignite. She needs to use her ignition skill. Her ignition skill gives resurrection and a lot of other things. But you don't need to go for the extra transcendence. It's literally going to be tier 3 would make a bit of a difference, and then maybe tier 6 because of her attack speed going up so high. But it's unnecessary. Like, that's only for the psychopaths. If you're a psychopath, you're gonna max her weapon. I don't even have to tell you not to do it or what to do. You're gonna do it. Her weapon is in the pool already. It's not limited. Albelda herself, she's a limited unit. If you don't get her now, she's gonna rerun probably in like another 4 or 5 months, maybe sooner. I mean, the developers, as a shit schedule that they're doing and horrible release time and everything else is going on, they at least are aware that White and Albelda will make the money and that they're really overpowered units and have to be used. So of course they're gonna try to bring them back. I know at least I think White came back twice and Albelda has come back 3 times in Korea. So they will come back if you're missing. It's just horrible what they did. They really screwed over majority of the player base because most of the player base is free to play. So it's ridiculous to me how they drop White, then 2 weeks later they drop Albelda. It's horrible because now we don't know what's gonna happen. It could be Summer Yon tomorrow now. It could be Summer in May. Like I just don't know I don't know what to expect. They skipped Karaka. Karaka has to be coming out probably in May or maybe next year. I don't know what they're doing. Scheduling wise, all messed up. But to go over her actual skills, so she's just ridiculous, all right? The thing to summarize Albelda in the quickest words is she is a healing support. She ends up giving shields. She heals, she boosts damage, and she gives resurrection to the ally with the lowest health with her ignition. She also drops teammates cooldowns so they can rotate their skills faster. Plus, she is also giving crowd control immunity. And this is all when she's maxed. So this is ridiculous. Even if you just get it to tier like whatever it is, you don't even have to have any. You don't even have to have any dupes for her to do all that. Besides, give the CC immunity. It's just having T0 and the ignition weapon is enough. But her skill 1 is giving shields if her own HP is over 90% to all teammates, and if it's less than 90%, that she's healing. So that's like a very dynamic mechanic because as good as shields are, you still want to make sure that units don't die. But that's just like amazing. Like you can't complain. Like she is literally the best support in the game, best unit in the game. She's healing and giving shields when she doesn't need to heal. Her second skill is gonna be so key. I mean, also for skill leveling wise, which to prioritize, they're all pretty much a priority. So I would balance her out, but I feel like you're gonna want probably to push skill 2 for the cooldown reduction. It's just gonna be insane. So her skill 2 decreases all skill cooldowns for teammates for 4 seconds by 30%. With the tier 2, that makes a 50% cooldown reduction, which is ridiculous. So everyone's going to be using their skills almost twice as much. And it's like she gives debuff immunity at tier 5. It's just crazy, honestly. I don't even need to explain it. You can look at her kit and just say who the fuck was smoking what when they made this. Because, you know, she's just ridiculous. Like she does too much. And she does better damage than I think a lot, like every healer and a lot of supports. I think she'll out DPS Xiao Xiao and out DPS like white haired and a lot of people. But her passive ends up boosting her healing, so it ends up reaching 50% when it's fully duped and leveled up. EX ends up healing and increasing all teammates' damage, and that goes up to either 20% when you're at level 20, or you have an extra 10% from tier 6, which makes it 30%. That's crazy. Then you have your ignition skill. So her ignition skill is just basically a juiced up version of her. It's gonna end up giving shields that are bigger. She's gonna end up healing. And she's also going to give resurrection to the teammate with the least HP for 15 seconds. So if that teammate dies at any point while that buff is there on them, they're gonna come back to life with full health. And this will happen every time their ignition goes off. So this is just crazy. She is a unit that you just need to invest heavily in. I hope you guys get really good luck. I hope you have resources saved up. I know it's horrible what they did. But we have to make the best of it, unfortunately. I would not suggest skipping. If you have the means to just get her once, even if you have to skip the ignition weapon, because you can always get her ignition down the line, maybe get lucky, make sure you just get her. If you can, make the push for the ignition weapon, and then just wait for the rerun for dupes. But she is the unit that we needed and not White. As good as White is, if we had Albelda, which we were supposed to have her before White, you could have made do with Albelda and Yon. Yon could clear all the content that's currently available in the game if you just stacked God's inventory enough and everything with her. We did not need White. White is just another hard-hitting carry. Yes, he's the best physical damage dealer. But you could have gotten by with all the content we have right now with Yon. When the content gets maybe to like floor 500s and plus like that, then you probably need White. But we're not even close to that. We still have the same pot rice at 300 now, which was the most recent thing that got boosted. We still have tower going to 250, and any other content is kind of non-existent. So it's just a horrible timing. I'm really disappointed in the game. And the biggest thing to let you guys know is that if you're going for dupes, whether you're still pulling for White or you're going for Albelda, and I don't know if it works on the family ignition weapons. See, my thing is that you can go for the battle pass or great journey pass, and this will work for Albelda's weapon. I'm assuming it will work on the family weapon because it just would not make sense that it wouldn't. But it's working on limited weapons because there are no limited weapons. All weapons are available as soon as the unit drops. That has yet to change, and it's probably never going to change at this rate because weapons are so hard. They're a 1% chance. They're so much harder to obtain. They do this for a reason. You can save yourself. So if you are maxing her weapon and you don't have any other plans, you can just get one of these keys or one of these cards and just use it for that. If you're going for a White, you could do the same thing. So just keep that in mind. We're going to go through the overview of everything. So I always get the daily diamonds because it ends up helping with the Knock Daily Faith gift. Since this one uses 500 diamonds, this one gives you 500 diamonds immediately. It's always a good way to keep up to date, especially because you need the starlights. So then I end up having to renew this. So we get that out of the way. One more week to go. Xiao Xiao Daily Summons. I like to get it because blue summons are still key. I'm still trying to get dupes. So I renew this. So we get that. We get more blues. I'm going to have a lot of multis for today's video. And then Bong Bong's Daily Summon. It goes without saying. It's like a really good way to get reds. Just because you're going to end up getting like 26 in total for what 10 would be. And I have so much experience with gacha games, alright? I've played like 30, 40 plus over the years, even though I haven't played any in like 4 years or whatever, 3 years. I know how these games work fundamentally. I'm so used to it. And like I said, the value point is if it's like $1 a summon and you're paying anything less than $1, it's a good deal because they don't believe in sales, okay? This is like China, Korea, Japan. All these kind of games don't do sales. So, wait, I missed the weekly pack? No, there's a new one. Of course, I don't miss packs. Who the fuck do I think I am? So we now have, I don't know, I'm so lost. Was the weekly gold package not a thing? I can't remember because I'm always getting these. But the 8-hour pot rice materials I never see. So I feel like this is a new one. Because I always remember the weekly rice pot intensive training. I don't know. Maybe this has been here or it's new. I know I just got all the weeklies when they reset. So I'm pretty sure this is new. So I'm gonna say it's new. So we get 4 million gold, you get 15 of the 2-hour rice pots, and you also get 8 hours of the rice pots. So that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna scoop this up because gold's a problem. 100% new because this 8-hour thing is a purple. And I would have noticed the purple. So that's new. Any new daily packs? Nope, still the same ones, and it's gotta get cleared out, so at least this one is the best value. Now, the patch notes did mention that they're moving stuff around to be in the growth pack section. And there are several things. So, there is new first time uses. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up getting it for the diamonds anyway. But this gives you a legendary tier 1 armor selection. And I would only recommend you guys get the boots and get the chest. Don't get gloves and don't get helm, because they're not worth it. I'm probably not gonna even use them, because if I was, I would do it for the chest. But considering that I don't have the transaction materials, I don't really want to. So I'll do it for the diamonds and I'll keep it. Plus, it gives you a 24-hour rice pod. But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, honestly, I can't say that's bad. I can't say that's bad at all. And the best thing is these special summons. So you get 100 reds for 38. You get 100 blues for 19.99. Very good. So we gotta get these all up. Okay, there we go. So we got the growth packs cleared up, weeklies, dailies, and monthlies, and special packs renewed. Now, if I stopped here, what kind of man would I be? All right, the quitter is the worst kind of man. So we have Albelda's package, 100 for 8, like 100 reds for 80, is pretty much the standard. Everything is better until you reach the point where you're doing these currency packs. Okay. Getting 4,250 diamonds for 80 is like horrible, and I did that a lot. So that's why I learned my lesson, to stack up them diamonds. Because I don't know, I know the extent of how much I'll summon, and I don't want to get to that point ever again. So this week is kind of crazy for me, and I'll say this for a spender's point of view. But refined stones are huge. Now that we're getting King's Order every week, you can probably get by without getting this. But that many refines is huge. I mean, it'll fix up your gear if you need to get the refined stones. You could probably just get one pack and get it fixed up. So if you're looking to get some kind of power improvements, look at the refines. Starlight's packs is the biggest one, because we barely get these things. I wish they had this pack every single week. I would scoop it up every single time, because I need Starlights infinitely. I want to finish the affinities for Fates. That's where a lot of power lies. You also have the special encounter, so it's 25 for 25 with some diamonds. That gets you an extra 10. And then you have the Albelda level up package, which is really good. She should be in First Storm Bombs tree. So that's gonna give her some power. We're gonna have to go that way anyway. So the packs are juiced this week, like they're insane. So let's scoop all this up. Well, that took longer than I thought, so everything's cleared out now. Gotta wait till next week, or at least until tomorrow, because these awful daily packs. Kinda wish they had a bundle that would at least give you like $1 off if you just got them all. Before I receive them, I just want to see what I'm at. So gold-wise, I think it automatically updated where it came to whatever packs already gave the gold. I have 150 saved up and some XP chests. Got all these other chests, I guess, that don't really matter. But the summoning actual currency and diamonds is what I want to keep track of. So 345 reds, 41 blues, and I do have 100,000 diamonds. So upon claiming 20 of these packs, we're at 121,000 diamonds. We're at 51.5 million gold. A lot more refines, fates, starlights, books, everything you can think of. And actual, I got 2 of these armor selections, which I'm not going to use for a while. I got these 2 24-hour packs, so I'm 81% into 183. So let's just see how much this will give me. Oh, it gives you 5.5 million. So it gives you 60% for 2, 30% each. So I'll take it. I mean, I'm really behind on levels, especially now with the level increase. I thought I could catch up to 200 with everybody else, but no, they boosted up. Then I have these. So a 2-hour gives 148k, and an 8-hour gives 593k. So at this point, I'm taking all the gold. Albelda will take a lot. 27 million for 183. I got these 2-hour pot rice pots. I don't know why I'll call them pot rices. Like, it's like so weird to me. I swear I've seen it somewhere. It might have been like a Korea translation, where when rice pot was translated from Korea to English, it said pot rice, and it's like stuck to me ever since. Now I just can't say. We also have all these. So I did actually look at the login reward, and I don't remember there ever being an epic armor recipe piece from the actual like monthly login. that's really good. And I am going to be doing the ad rewards every single day. I'm just not gonna do it now. I'm like in a rush to just do the main focus of the video. So I think we covered everything. Now is the moment of truth. So 142 blues, 670 reds, 120k diamonds. And yeah, I'm already going the Insanity route because she's the best unit in the game. Like, I would, if I didn't have the opportunity to get her weapon maxed and her, I'd feel dumb. And the reason why I'm doing the weapon too is only because the attack speed. So the way I figured it out long ago was that obviously, that's what I'm pretty sure everyone would figure this out, but the higher your attack speed, the faster you'd end up filling your EX gauge, and the faster that you end up actually filling your, or being able to ignite. So, you know, attack speed just contributes to every single thing. And it's probably the best skill or stat in the game, I feel like, is attack speed. So I'm doing it for the extra 30% attack speed at tier 6, pushing it to 70%, but she has the same Shinsu skill as Bomb. So my Bomb's weapon is 6, it's 27% increased attack speed after using a Shinsu skill compared to 12%. So, you know, I feel like that's going to go a long way, and especially because I'm never going to probably replace her. She's probably never going to be irreplaceable. Because even if they make a different family as a great support, you're gonna probably still use it for freedom. And the game is pushing the content to be family oriented, so you're gonna want to have a full freedom team, full fug, full great family, full tower climber. It's gonna push that route where you want all that. So yeah, for me, I'm going all in, and yeah, it just hurts because I expect to do this for Albelda, and then White comes in July. Here I am doing it back to back, and I'm just like, oh fuck. I didn't even get a chance to play my Steam Deck yet. It's just sitting there. I have to still get all the emulators. But all right, we'll do all the blues, get the luck out the way. Um, at this point, I'm just really hoping for Ron dupes. Like, I am, like, it's missing me. 3-star Ron is the best I got. Like, I really want to get him done. Either that or dupes. I mean, nah, I don't even want dupes. I jinxed myself. Fuck. I just jinxed it. All right. Let's just hope for legendaries at this point. I don't really care. As long as it's legendary, I'll just take it. Legendary Ron, please. Okay, white-haired. Oh, that's like my 11th after 6. Those who don't know, yeah, I got Zhao Zhao in the beginning of the game by pulling 10 dupes and getting the tickets. So this is the 11th time I've pulled him after 6. So me and him we go way back. We're best buds at this rate. So he just got added into the pool last week. I'm looking for another person in your family, but thank you for showing up. Get my second legendary, and nice, delicious, fucking tier 5 beta, or Transcend 5. I love it. I fucking love it. Oh, that's so bad. Jesus, man, that is so bad. Am I gonna get another legendary before this is over? I do. And my fucking Reflejo, bro, I pulled your bitch ass so many times. I pulled Reflejo the most without even going for him. I think it's like in my 8th or 9th or 10th one, so that's 2 dupes. And do I want to just get this over with? Why not? I'm like, I got one multi, might as well do it for the video. No back-to-backs though, unfortunately, so alright, whatever. So here we are, 670. I gotta go for max. I pray it's easy. I really just don't want it to be painful. I hope everyone has really good luck with their summons too. And it's really unfortunate what they did with the release of White and Albelda, so I do hope that people can still get Albelda. I don't even know if I warned people to not go all in on White, but perfect, we get her. First legendary. So we got the base. Now I just need 6 more. Make it an easy one, please. I've seen a lot of people get like tier 6 any unit in like 250, and I'm just like, how? That is half of the average. Like ridiculous luck right there. Please, Albelda. Yep, perfect. T1. And I hate that lag in between summons. It makes you think that it's loading in legendary. We get Yuri Ha. Okay, I think that's my tier 6. I think. 'Cause I finally got her 5, so that's good. I've been seeing a lot of use of Yuriha in like tower, and I just didn't have her maxed. So I'll take it. I mean, I don't really care. I do really just want to get Albelda though, because I'm not worried. Eventually, I'm gonna get all the base legendaries maxed. So to just save reds, that's gonna be tier 2. I got 400 left, so okay. It's never a great feeling. Kasano, that's like probably 5. I think I already got him a bunch of times. Oh, I don't want to get these double pities, man. That's what fucks. That's what kills you. So this is gonna be 3. We might be able to turn it around though. I've had it plenty of times where it goes really bad in the beginning, and it just gets like so good at the end. So don't ever feel discouraged. It's gonna be 3. You never know what could happen. Like, it could be really bad in the beginning, but be really good at the end. And if global is teaching me anything, it's just don't look at Korea. Don't think on what's coming next. Do things in the moment, because this is doing its own thing. Yo, I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. Like, oh my god. Of all motherfuckers. At this point, I wouldn't care who I got, as long as it's not a Reflejo dude. Fucking ridiculous, bro. I already lost count. I think I got 3, so the next Albelda is 4. And it's looking pretty bad for me right now. I'm not going to lie. This is looking like it's going to end up being over average to get her tier 6. So that's 4. Unless it turns around right now, I still don't got that much leeway, because I think like 550 is the average for a max. And I'm about to hit 500 right now. I think I'm already. Oh. Who? Fucking Rock's weapon? Wow, this is. Oh, this is looking rough. This is why I've been stocking up the diamonds, because I already expected this. So that's 5. And I still need 1 more. So unless I could get it in here, I'm having to go over 700 reds for max. Damn, that is rough. That is actually rough. That is bad. I think I did like about 500. At least I did in double pity. So I think it was 640 for her. And now it's 640. So I'm gonna do all this at the end. Let's just check. Yeah, so 6. Tier 6, Transcend 6 at. Ooh, I think at 640. That's pretty bad, I must say. That's almost 100 over the average. I think white took me like 450, so eventually, law of averages will balance out. And now we're going for the weapons. So this is the hardest part, because weapons are 1%, and legendary units are double that. So we're gonna see how many of my diamonds run dry. But I'm not looking forward to this, because please give me her weapon. And I get white-haired. Okay, nice. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh, goodness. This is, like, not great, I must say. God, I cannot double pity these weapons, okay? That's the first. 6 more. This is painful. I need to go for a drink, please. Okay, Anak is also maxed, so that's another dupe. We've got 5 dupes so far in this video. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. I'm almost tempted to get 1 more Albelda weapon though, just for the tome, because that would unlock her ignition to level 8. So that's tier 1. I'll see where I end up. I might do that, just because I do want to get her ignition tome. I personally feel like I could always do it in the future and not really rush it, but after Albelda, I'm not going for any weapons tier 6 until probably Christmas, so I'm fine. Okay, I think that's the first dupe. I don't know. Let's just pray for no double pities, because I can't. My heart can't handle it. All right. This is worse than heartbreak. Like, I'd rather get heartbroken than double pity every time. Please, Albeldas. Oh my God, Zhao Zhao. That's 6 dupes. That's 6 dupes. First world problems right here. Okay. That's 3. Oh, I didn't even realize you could just hover over it. So I'm halfway there. Okay. And the Sachi dupe. Fuck, man. Like, fuck, 7. Double pities. My 81k diamonds left. That's 4. So I need 2 more at least. Maybe I'll push for the dupe. I'm almost wondering if I should push for 2 of the dupes though, because I don't know if I want to give Yona Tome. I feel like she's my best magic dealer. Fucking Daniel, dude. I literally just got you max last video from my I don't even know, milestone packages that they give you from Tower and levels. Oh, these double pities. This is why weapons suck, guys. This is why I tell everybody not to do weapons, because they're 1%, so you're more likely always going into the end. So we have 5. Yeah, and Ignition Tomes is sick. Oh my god, that's T6 beta. That's T6. Damn, game. I didn't get any Rons. Oh, that is disgusting. Filth. Absolute fucking filth. Okay, that's 6. How many am I left at diamond-wise? I think my diamonds are fine now. We're down to 61k. Damn, that was about 600 for the weapon. 640 for the actual thing. Yeah, the weapon's up there now. Oops, what am I looking at? Second T6 the weapon. I'm going to fuse though, because fusing maybe gives me a dupe. I have like at least 3 weapons max. Maybe it gives me a dupe and I'm lucky. But I'll fuse. I didn't want to use my destiny card, like I said earlier, because I'm prioritizing the family weapons. Family weapons would save me in the long run, and they don't really do banners for family weapon ignition weapons for some reason. Maybe I know Korea got the selector, I think, for picking whatever legendary ignition weapon and unit they can pick. So I think that's probably. I hope they do a selector for family weapons, because that will max them. That would end up saving you a lot of issues. Like, you wouldn't have to go for any ignition weapons besides families if they let you pick. But I think also that's why they don't let you pick, because you can save so much money. If you just had a full fug weapon tier 6 for every family as well, you would never pull for a character specific weapon. Or if you did, it would be because it's for like white and, you know, Albelda units that are like, okay, their Shinsu skill is different than what the actual family weapon's doing. Might be more beneficial, but it will just save a lot of money. So that's why I'm not using the Destiny card on Albelda. It's not because I forgot. It's just I'm playing the long game, guys. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Remember, you have to plan stuff out. Don't be like me, where I'm doing FOMO and just getting everything now. I'm only doing that because I have a plan. And I promise you, after Albelda, like, I'm tuning down a lot. There's not much to pull for. I think it's just Summer Yon. I don't even know if I'm gonna max Summer Zhao Zhao. I'm not going for Kranos Yuriha. I'm not going for a lot of units, and then all the legendary reruns, I'm already gonna have them. So it's pretty much not until Santa Huay run that I wanna have her maxed and her ignition weapon maxed. So I'm free now, alright? I got it all done right now. I don't have to really go as hard anymore. I'm gonna be slowly winding down. I'm gonna still continue my packs though, especially the dailies. Just in case they throw a curveball, like I don't know what they could drop. So for a future unit, like I think Enietta is like a tank I want maxed out with weapon. So I feel like maybe, I don't know what they're doing, but the schedule is just all over the place. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust myself. I don't trust the game. Here we got. Okay, we're one more, and then we can do legendaries or purples. So please, legendaries. First Storm Bomb weapon. Zhao Zhao and Huayron. Nothing. First Storm Bomb weapon. Okay, I mean, last one. So I didn't look out to get a tome. Oh, that was Rock, not Huayron. Sorry. And I got 2 First Storm Bombs, Another Zhao Zhao. Oh no, I did get a Huayron. Okay, so I missed a rock then. Alright, am I that insane? Like, am I that fucked up? I'm playing the long-term wise, and I think I'm gonna go all in on her skill books right now, so... Yeah, I'm gonna go for a tome for her. And I almost want to go for a second tome just to get Yon up. Because you can go all the way to 8 with just one tome. It's only if you want to go to 10 for the 2 other tomes. And at that point, it's not worth it. Because look at the difference, alright? From 4 to this is 29%. From 14 to 19. But then it's only a 2% increase. Oh no, it's sorry, 21% to 29%. So I'd say it's better value compared to getting 2 tomes for 2%. Plus you're getting other boosts. I'm gonna see, I don't know. I don't really want to do this, but I kinda need to. So let me just see what it is. I kinda want to just grab 2 tomes real quick. I say that, but I'm probably gonna regret going for the tomes now. But I'm fine. Alright, it's what I want to do right now. I don't really want to go in though, like just please just like don't double pity me. And I'll love you forever. Oh fuck. God damn it. God damn it. It's at this moment he knew. He fucked up. Okay, 1 tome. I'm gonna go for the second because I'm stupid and I fucking hate myself. Like, I am gonna do it. Don't double pity me on this. Please, game. Please. Just don't. For the love of God, I'll do anything. Oh, okay. That's 10 dupes this video. Damn, that's been a lot of double pities. This is the most double pities I've had. Oh, it's giving me PTSD from like when I was going for Bong Bong and Yon's weapons, I think tier 6. I got a lot of double pities when I was going for both in the same day. I haven't had a bad summoning session since, so this is rough, but I already committed, we're finishing it at this point. I'm gonna be doing my rebuilding from scratch series now, guys, because there's a down 80k diamonds right now. And there's a second tome, so... Alright, now is the fun part. I'm not gonna do the Yon part right now, I just have it as a just in case. Because just in case I choose to... I didn't get the summon tickets here. Family coin shop, I'm just saving for Starlights. Administrator seal, I could get some. God's bread, I need 26k right now, Jesus. I can get some gift boxes, and then... I get the 25 and the 50 golds, the 70 golds. I don't know if I need right now. Get these gift boxes. Soul stones we're gonna come back to. But these purple gift boxes, definitely. And I know I need 1 tome right now. So I'll get that. I'm not going to get another tome and then max her ignition. That's a ton of gold, a ton of skill books I don't have. And you're better off maxing the ignition after all the skills. So let's get to work, shall we? Let's give her a nice equipment set. And it just auto-equipped the Fug physical weapon, nice. And the boots, so we gotta fix that. So we at least got the 60% EX gauge. Perfect. Get up to 105k power with just the gear. We're going to give her the weapon. We're gonna have to upgrade this. I'd love to go straight to 20. I don't know if I have the materials. And we're starting off at 88 mil, more or less. So that's your baseline to see where we end up. And I got to 18 for now. That's fine, I suppose. I'm not trying to spend too much time for this. Let me do the other one. So first storm bomb is going up to 2nd star. Zhao Zhao going up to 4. Huayron going up to 4. And that's like the good thing for me. It's like the worst way to look at it, but for me, it's like the sooner I max the weapons, the more I'll get tomes eventually. So they won't be as painful to get. But okay, Albelda, so... You're gonna see the breakdown here. It's going to go 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, 24, 27. And she's going to end up also getting attack, defense, ignition time increase, attack, attack, attack speed. Her attack speed doesn't really matter. You want her to be bulky, have HP, or have defense, damage resist, HP, last case scenario. Attack doesn't really matter too much. It's going to help. But, alright. Got that maxed out. Oh, what a fucking week it's been. What a week. Oh, I forgot I had some more fuses. So we can just get that quickly out the way. I mean, I don't want to say this, but how fucked up would it be if I got a tome right now? From when I fuse these purples. Already 10 mil down. So I'm so glad about the King's Order changes. I mean, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Oh, okay. I love that, actually. That is, like, perfect. So that gets me to level 3, I think. So, you know, I'm at the position where I wouldn't have really needed Albelda's weapon then, because the Freedom one gives me the ignition time increase. But this will help Yuraha, because I use her ignition a lot. So it's going to give her more attack speed, but she's also getting ignition time increase. Also helps for... Oh no, Xiao Xiao's got her own thing. But if I didn't have Xiao Xiao's, it would help her out. So it's the thought that counts. But alright. White's weapon and Albelda maxed out. Very nice. So that's I think that's 112k power. Ignition art unlocked. Beautiful. And we got a long way to go. So we have to still transcend her. So we're going all the way to 6. Our skill 1 gives an additional heal now. Our skill 2 drops cooldown reduction by another 20%. Her 3 ends up giving 15% passive healing boost. Now she ends up getting more shields on her skill 1. Her skill 2 now ends up giving CC immunity for all teammates. And tier 6 gives an additional 10% increased damage. So now she's up to 123k. Now I gotta level up all these books. I have a lot. Okay, I just realized I have 1200 basics. Now before I go into this, let's go through all the units. So I got a Kasano. He's now tier 5. He ends up being a really good PvE unit, but he needs a healer. So now that I have Albelda, I could probably give him a shot. I'm not wasting a destiny card for him. This curse of a fuck, I mean, Beta is the worst unit in the game, even if he had T6 weapon and T6 himself. I'm almost tempted to maybe do a showcase one day. Like, what if I just use Beta in a weapon or in a team? I got him maxed now, unfortunately. Reflejo, you've been maxed and you haunt my dreams. I'm missing 2 Orex. I was hoping at least Season Pass had a card so I could get that done with, but no. Got Xiao Xiao, got so many Daniels. I ended up also getting, who else was it? I think it was all dupes. No, Yuriha. Yeah, Yuriha was the last one. So now I got this, so why not? It's burning gold, so love it. And I think everyone else is max, but yeah, I mean, like, damn, couldn't get any Rons, couldn't get any Urex, and I think those are like the only 2 I actually want to get. And then I guess I could get the last Evan to max him out, but probably not gonna use him anymore, at least. Albelda kind of replaces him. And I have white-haired, so he'd be my backup healer, because he actually does damage. So Evan kind of gets replaced completely now with Albelda's release. And I can get the level breakthroughs. Now, my only thing with level breakthroughs is it's more important for a DPS over a support, because you want the accuracy. So I've been giving it to White, because he's my main damage dealer, so I want him to have the accuracy since it's going to help me get higher damage, not miss, and clear through progression. But the problem here lies with a bunch of things. I go into Soul Stone, I can get 10. I can get a character selector. I could get the character selector again and get my last Urek to Destiny card into 6, and that would be the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. Or I could do it for Ron and push him to 5. And as much as I would like to do that, I don't really want to spend 10 all at once, and I don't want to go for the ignition either because it's 15 anyway. But we also get legendary character summons later on, but that's an even worse idea. So I'm still in the position where I'm going for extra levels. After the levels, then why not? I mean, there's not really any content. I don't really need Urek maxed out right now, so I'm fine. I mean, but white. So we're gonna get him to plus 10. But this is the problem. I didn't even know this, but after 10, it starts costing 2 for a breakthrough. And it goes for 1200 or 1.2 mil. So I could get him to level 14. Which is great, I think. That's 14 more levels. Very good. But is there anyone else I want to give levels to? I mean, I think only Albelda. I think Albelda would be the only person I want to give levels to. Or Bomb and Viol, because a lot of people overlook this, but they can also get this. So for the sake of my goal of wanting to have the best white in the game eventually, I will give the levels to white. Although future version of me will probably regret it, but with the amount of dupes I'm gonna get in the future, I probably don't care. So I will finish off white. We're gonna get him going. Because he still does the most damage by far, even if I had Viol and Bomb get levels. So now I'm only 1 away, and my gold's dropped down to 55 mil, and I'm missing 2 more dupes to be full breakthrough. So we'll take that, and accuracy doesn't really show because it's only off your gear stats and not your level stats. So he is acting like he's a level 198. And that's huge, I must say. That's actually huge. So now we're going for Albelda. Let me just get this weapon 20 because it's bothering me. I have really bad OCD. And get some gold back. I can also just pull a legendary from this daily summon ticket right now. Of course not. Never gonna happen. But I do have a lot of things to do. Probably not gonna be on this video. I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna try to keep everything one by one. So maybe the actual powering up thing, I might try to skip it through, fast forward, commentate at the end. So let's just see what I end up doing right now, because I feel like I'm at the part where I'm dragging it out. Weapons done. We're gonna go into the fates, actually. So she is on First Order Bomb's tree like she's supposed to be. And I probably want to 25 her as well, so we're gonna see what we can do. So I have her at 25 now. It gives a big stat boost. I could give Hansung more levels. Oh, it's such a hard choice. Because I could make her 30, and it just gives maybe a little bit more stats. Like 80 defense is the best thing, I feel like, but that's 50 starlights. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Why not? I was going to say, like, it'd be just dumb to do it. Which is not, it's not really dumb, but it's just kind of like overkill. But considering where she's at, I want her to be there. I want her to be the queen. to have the best. So she's gonna be a 30 also. So we're gonna max her. Never realized it either, but you can find albums. And you get like, you know, little cute art and all this other stuff. So for having her affinity grade 6, you see this part. Oh, it's mentioning Joaquin. Well, I guess I should have talked about this very early on, but yeah, we have White and Albelda. I thought White came with Joaquin in Korea, and then some people said maybe Albelda came with White or with Joaquin. But yeah, Joaquin is like non-existent. So what are they gonna do? Make a first purple limited selector banner? I don't know. It's like ridiculous. There's just no Joaquin. So it really screws free-to-plays over for getting a tank. Like there's no free-to-play tank that you can pretty much get now. Now she's at 137. We still have the skills to get. I think that's the only other thing I'm missing. So turn it off. Go for everything 10. I'm gonna go for the ignition secret tome. So I've been contemplating life for a little bit, but I'm not sure which one to go for. I mean, I feel like the cooldown is probably the best. And probably the one. I mean, it's like almost everything. That's the problem. It's like everything is too good. So I'm just gonna slowly go up, I guess. I think you're supposed to prioritize skill 2 and EX, because those are the ones where she's boosting everyone else. But then you also want to boost everything anyway. So I'm just gonna keep it balanced for now. Down to 27 million. Failed 32 times. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna leave Albelda off. I feel like the passive is just only 1% of a boost, so passive is probably the worst one to eventually get after 10. So it's gonna be the last one I'll get now because it costs maybe $5. I'll see how I get to it. If anything, I might just go skill 2 and EX all the way. Maybe some into ignition, but right now the passive doesn't give me too much of a boost because it's literally just the 35% for seven levels is 7%, so this is not big to go at all. I feel like the passive is the worst thing to get. But right now we have her at 145k power with all the changes. And if I slot her into the team, who's gonna finally get replaced? I mean, wow, she doesn't replace anyone. She still has less power than everyone in here. That's kind of funny. And I also completely forgot about this buff effect thing. So this is where for certain achievements you're gonna end up getting extra stats. There's also a PvP defense one. And then there's PvE one for tower. We can't get these trophies for the defense though. That's like some feature that's not out yet. And then I suppose we get to see, oh, I got the rebate from this. Wow, I'm fucking done. I forgot to claim this when I was going for the ignition tomes. So gives me 100 back at least. Got 36,000 just from summons. Could have gotten, wow, yeah, I mean, I guess I Could have gotten some stuff out the way from all that. Why, I forgot. Yeah, I completely forgot about all these. Oh, random legendary. And it's a Hansung dupe, so I could literally just get white plus 15 if I get like a back-to-back. No, no back-to-back. There's no way to get a summon, is there? You know what? I'll do it for the video. I'll do it for the video. But we're gonna go for the plus 15 white right now, honestly. I don't want to wait. I already got into 14. I'm probably gonna regret it, but whatever, you know, at this point. I just realized though, it's like, oh my god, I fucking just realized pulling into this blue banner, it might give me something I don't have. Oh! And that's tier 3 first storm bombs weapon. I didn't think about that. It's a very low chance to get me something I don't have. But for some reason, okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. If I get another legendary, probably gonna stop then, because now it's too much. It's really too much. Wow, I really went to 90. Are you fucking joking? Like, okay, okay, third one because like, at least this is a great family dupe. But nah, that's ridiculous right now. Like, of course, when I just want the dupe, I'm going for this. Like, this is insane. How can I just get like ignition weapons back to back? This is painful. It's actually painful. Whoa, okay, like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm like officially. I thought it was Urek at first, so I would have been so happy, but then I realized that that's freaking Urek's ignition weapon. And I'm just, okay, this is ridiculous, so I'm probably gonna bankrupt myself and regret it when Karaka comes out like next week. But I cannot stand for this. Like, they gave me Hansung and then 3 legendaries back to back that I don't have. I mean, like, what the fuck is this game? Okay, like, bro, I'm about to go into reds. Like, I don't regret it. I mean, it's extra things, but like, what the fuck? Honestly, like, what is this? What the hell? I'm in like disbelief because like I really got Urek's. What the fuck? Like, this is just so bizarre. Like, this is just so bizarre. Like, what is going on? Honestly, with how the blues have been going, I'm fine. This is like trying to complete the collection at this point. So why not? I guess. But like, this is so random. I'd expect it to get a dupe, And I finally get one. Perfect. Okay. I'll take it. I mean, that gives... If I need Urek T6 now, I'm a 1 Destiny card away. I almost think I might do it. Because I feel like I'll be unstoppable in PvP. I'm pretty sure if I get this Urek T6 right now, I might be able to win first. With just his taunt all. I'm gonna keep it in mind. There's probably gonna be a follow-up video later, but wow, that was ridiculous, bro. That is just insane to me. I was like... I thought I was getting myself rinsed, and yeah, that was kind of crazy. I did not expect that. Let's just do the fusions too. So many first storm bomb weapons today. Like, I literally got him 3 times today. So, which is fine because like the more 3-star transcendence. I hate the words in this game. So many like tongue twisters, or just I can't English because. But yeah, you know, the more legendary tier 3s you're gonna have, then you're gonna end up getting more of the collection. So it gives more power in the end. And now we're praying for the good fusions. So what if I get a tome? First storm bomb weapon again, bro. Evan 2. Fuck it. I'll take it. I mean, Evan is also 3 now. Wow, that's actually a boost to Evan. He gets to ignite longer. First storm bomb goes up to 4-star. Lord have mercy. I don't even think I have Viol. No, I don't have Viol's weapon finish. If anything, I need Viol's finish, man. Viol's is sick. Attack speed for him when he already has Bong Bong's passive. Sick. And I realized I never even leveled up this one. So we'll just get 10 real quick. But yeah, my gold has been gone. Been in shambles today. In shambles. But I got a bunch of weapons 3-star today. We're at 14 legendaries 3-star ascension. Only 5 at 6 though. I wonder how long that's gonna take. But I'll take it. I mean, I'll take it. So we got white now. Get him to plus 15. At least that's one thing done. I might focus the rest into Albelda now. I don't know, or I'll save it for Viol and Bomb. If anything, I'm not gonna be dumb anymore though. I'm gonna go for 10 and 10. First storm bomb's never getting used probably unless he gets buffed. So 10 and 10 is what I'm gonna aim for. And we'll see at that. I almost feel like my Viol might probably do more damage than Bomb. But I'd have to test it. I'd have to test it for sure. Now the thing everyone's been waiting for. Let's get some gameplay. Let's go into admin. I can't show tower, but I already know tower would get obliterated. Let's just do admin. I'm gonna do my normal team first. So I don't know if they're even using Albelda yet. They're not. No one has Albelda yet in their team. So let's do this. I'm gonna do my setup here, how it is normal, and then we're gonna see how it works out with Albelda afterwards. Now this is a complicated thing because I don't know what to do with the team. Like Albelda for Xiao Xiao is probably the move, but I don't know if keeping Xiao Xiao for the crit is gonna be better. So I'll mess around with it. We're gonna see what happens. But I don't want to change anything yet, and I have to actually work on Tower Challenge. We're at 76 million damage with the old setup. That's more or less what I've got. I mean, I probably did more damage now than the last time I seen it. I think I was like 68, 70 mil, 72 mil maybe. So it went up, 22 million damage from white. Now is a big question of like messing around with teams, but I just don't care and I'm not gonna do it right now. So we're just gonna swap Albelda with Xiao Xiao, which I think is the obvious change. So she should make the damage go even more insane. And I don't know about what we're doing with the reserves just yet, but I mean, I don't really use them, so it's irrelevant. The reserves don't matter. We're gonna go back into it with Albelda this time and see if we can beat 76 mil. So I'm just gonna finish off the video here since it did go over the time I wanted to, but a lot of things to explain, and it is Albelda after all, so you guys gotta enjoy it while it lasts. It's not gonna be that much content after these last 2 weeks that just dropped white and her. But I did push to 80 mil. I tried with Xiao Xiao, and it's just still like Quirun is actually adding a ton of damage for Bong Bong white. So this is the setup that I came up with that was working the best. I really don't want to min-max and mess around with it, but I'm going to see what happens. There will be a follow-up video. It just doesn't feel right for me not to do some kind of gameplay showcase, so we're gonna put some Albelda gameplay for you guys. Push to 80 mil. I think I took off Albelda's ignition, and that's what ended up happening. And I think I'm going to also calculate my fates, because if I can go ahead and max out the fates on every single person as far as the web, I think I'm going to do so, because Bomb's skill for Rachel is overpowered, as it's going to boost your entire team's magic damage, and that's probably going to change how I'm doing Administrator completely. And I think Viol's one with Ron is pretty decent as well. I don't know if I want to also go into First Storm Bomb. The only problem is the resets are expensive. It's 100 diamonds for a legendary, 50 for a hero. First, I'm going to reset one thing and calculate how many starlights I have, because I think it's about 900 to finish Bomb, maybe 1,000 for Viol, probably the same if not more for First Storm. Or I don't even know if you can finish him because there's like so few units, but I would say the skill books are worth it. First Storm Bombs doesn't really matter because he doesn't have a skill book past 31. So as long as I can just get Sachi's thing there, I think I'm fine. I'm gonna leave it off here though, guys. Hope the summons went well for everyone. Stay tuned for the gameplay video. We're gonna see the Queen in action. And honestly, no one knows what the future is gonna be in this game, so it's kind of concerning to know that they're dropping their cash cow units now. I don't know. It normally, from my experience, doesn't seem like a good idea. Just do back-to-backs like that, because they're only the super whales are pretty much able to afford to max out both. But time will tell what's gonna happen. I just don't want to see Summer in July or Enryu coming out in the next few months. But otherwise, guys, live Moss and stay free to play.